Hi everybody, it's April from a.h. crochet.and.more, and sorry my video shut off yesterday. My camera memory was full, it wouldn't let me go any further. Before I start on finishing the shoe, I wanted to tell you, in case you didn't see it on Cinnamon Stitches Crochet, Premier Yarns is having a sale, and you'll want to check them out. And they also, Premier Yarns also has a YouTube channel, in case anybody doesn't know that. And you might want to check out Bag O' Day Crochet's YouTube channel. She has 6 giveaways going on this month, and they end at midnight tonight. And while I'm giving out some shout outs, I also want to shout out Scraptastic Yarns podcast. Jane is the lady's name that does it, and I think you all will enjoy her if you don't already. So let's finish this shoe. To do, it'll be the last 3 rows. I'm just going to single crochet around 3 times. And then when I get to the very last, which will be the 4th, or the last, 3 rows of single crochets, and then the last row will be just slip stitching around the top to give it a little bit more sturdy of a edge. And then we will just glue in the plugs. So I doubt you really want to sit here and watch me crochet this many rows, or single crochet this many rows. My very end of mine on this part right here is 84 stitches, but it's pretty much just whatever's comfortable for you. Right now I have 88 stitches on here, and everybody's is going to be different depending on how you punched your holes in your flip-flop bottom. So if you need to just decrease in the next couple rows to get it to where it's comfortable for you, I'm going to decrease mine at different intervals just to get rid of 4 stitches. So that means I'll just have to do it 4 times with 2 together, but I want to kind of space them out going around. And if you don't like how your toe is up here, you can decrease some of these stitches to get it to lay flatter, because I know it looks kind of funny when it's on here, but stick your foot in it and see if it's comfortable for you. And if not, you can always increase some stitches or decrease. To increase, you just crochet 2 single crochets in 1 stitch, and that'll give you your increases, and you just have to kind of space them out a little bit, or just space them around the toe. Or how I showed you how to do the decreases, you can just decrease around the toe to make it smaller, or so it's not as high. But I'm going to just keep going single crochets. I'm going to go ahead and put 1 decrease here. So now I have 3 more decreases. And I do suggest for you to write down exactly what you're doing as you go on your first shoe, so that your second shoe will look exactly the same. It's a beautiful day here today. The sun's shining. It's finally not raining. So I can hear lawnmowers going. I'm sure you can probably hear them in the background too. Which that's what I need to do when I get done doing this. I need to go finish mowing my yard. Because of all the rain, I never got it all finished. I'm going to go ahead and do one more decrease right here. That leaves me with 2 more. I tried editing my video from yesterday for part 2, and I was going to cut out my mess ups and where I restarted, and I was trying to figure out how to do it, and I was really afraid I was going to lose my whole video because I didn't know what I was doing. So I ended up just leaving it. But I figure, as crocheters, everybody knows that you're going to have mistakes or have to rip back, frog. So I'm sure most of you understand that it's real life. Since after spending an hour of filming it, I really didn't want to have to rip my whole shoe out and restart if I lost the whole video. There is probably enough cotton or yarn, since it's 50-50, I believe. Yeah, 50% cotton, 50% polyester. That you could probably get 2 more pairs of shoes out of this. And if you were making for a small child, you could probably get a lot more than that out. I thought about making another pair, except just making it with, well, what'd I do with it? Excuse me. Except I thought about, instead of doing the whole shoe, I'm just going to do the sides right here and make it like a sandal. Because I like flip-flops, but I cannot wear them. I cannot stand anything between my toes. So I like the sandals with the strap across. And this would work the same doing it with that. You just punch holes here, do the same as you started your shoe, and then just crochet a band across. And then when you're done doing that, all you have to do would be to sew it through your holes on this side. But I would make sure you have the same amount of holes on this side as you do on this one. But I thought I might do that just for a different pair. And then I might make me a summer short sleeve sweater out of this yarn since I have enough. And it'll be easier because I'll use a bigger hook. So if I get that done, I will show you guys and gals. I don't think I have any male followers. If I do, they're set to private, because I don't think I've ever seen any on my channel. But I know there's lots of guys that do crochet and knit. I think I've seen more men knitters than crocheters. I have one more decrease to do, and I'm going to do it up here a little further. I thought I skipped one for there for a second. I think I'll do it right here. And that will give me my 84 to match the opening of my other shoe. Keep feeling like I'm skipping one, but that's just where that decrease was. When you do your first row right through here, it might be a little hard to, some of the stitches where it's been pulled together more. But it shouldn't be really that hard. And I'll be the first to say you can always fudge it if you have to. What is it? Mikey from Crochet Crowd says, make it or fake it. I have to say I haven't watched them lately. I haven't seen any of their videos for some reason. I want that to go through too. Wonder why I'm only getting one. There. I have to say, I know I'm not as good as Crystal from Bag O' Day or a lot of the other ones on these tutorials, but I do thank you for watching and giving them a like and subscribing. One of these days, hopefully I'll do better. This one wants to fight me. The stitch is really tight. This one I'm just going to go right through there. And this is where it was slip stitched together, and I'm just going to go around. Like that. And I'm going to do 2. So that means I will have another extra one that I need to do another decrease. And then for the next row, it'll put me back to where I should be, since I'll be decreasing it. It'll put me back to my 84 instead of 85. I think I'll go ahead and decrease it right here so I don't forget. Another tight stitch. I have to say I do like this color of this comfy cotton. Oh, and I guess I should say I am not affiliated any whatsoever. I know some of my reviews that I've done, I've forgot to say that. And since this video is almost 20 minutes long, I'm probably just going to go ahead and, so you don't have to keep sitting here watching me do this, because I'm sure everybody knows how to do single crochets all the way around. And then when you get to your last row, I'm just going to, I'll have to tear it out to finish my shoe, but then all you're going to do is slip stitch. For anybody that doesn't know how to slip stitch, you just go like this, all the way around, and it just makes your edge a little stiffer. That's all you do to slip stitch. Trying to hold it up so you can see better. If anybody has any questions, feel free to message me or email me. I will put my email in the link below. And let's see, what do we need to do? We need to put plugs in. I'm going to use super glue. This is just generic cheap super glue I picked up at the dollar store. Let me do it in this shoe. I'm just going to stick glue right around here. And then put some dots on my plug, and I'm probably going to end up with this on my fingers since I put it on the plug. Just stick it in there. And I did get some on my fingers. Maybe I shouldn't have stuck it on the plug. Just on the inside. And just stick that in there and let it dry before you wear them. Let it dry for a little bit. Let it set up. I think it's recommended. Yeah, it says bonds to skin in seconds. Let's see, does it tell me on here? I don't see where it says how long it takes it to completely set up. But on this shoe, because I tried it 2 different ways, this is the first shoe I did and ended up with the yarn on the outside. And I'm kind of was afraid that would wear. So I put super glue around it to see if that would help. And it stiffened up the yarn where the glue soaked in, but when I was going around on it, I don't know if it was the dye in the yarn or exactly if it was the foam from the flip-flop, but it was smoking as I went around with it. Now this one, I got it so that the yarn is up in the styrofoam so it won't wear as much, but I am going to go around with a bead of glue just to help seal it, to help protect it for a little, so it'll last a little bit longer. And I think right here is the spot that I tore it through, all like 2 stitches that got torn through the foam where I had to take them out and redo them. So that super glue should help to keep those from falling out. Like I said when I did it, because they're just for me, I'm not going to worry about it. If they were for a customer, then I would have to completely redo the shoe. Which I wasn't very far along anyway when I did do it. I guess I could hold it over here so you guys could see what I was doing. I don't know if I have enough glue left in this tube to go all the way around or not. Right here is the spot where I pulled it through, so I'm going to stick some extra glue down in there. If that's, yeah, that's already sealed that one. I'm not sure if that's one I went all the way through or not. I thought I just did it one spot. I think I'm out of glue. I'm going to have to get another tube and to finish it, but it's downstairs and I'm upstairs, so. My daughter came upstairs and then went back downstairs. I don't think she likes hearing me talk to myself. But she knows I'm not talking to myself. Sort of, anyway. But that's all you have to do, and I guess I should watch, or I'm going to super glue all over me if it isn't dry. But I want to thank everybody for watching. And I hope if you try to make your shoes, you enjoy it, and kind of a labor of love, yeah, how do you say that? Labor of love. I love how they look when they're done. I don't like to start them at the very first 3 rows, but after that, it's really simple. And you can just really do your own thing since you know how to put the holes in, the soles, and all that stuff. And so, thank you everybody for watching, and please hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, so you can then hit the little bell so you can get notifications of when I do a new video. I have to say I haven't done too many videos of me crocheting. There's a couple on there, but mainly they're yarn hauls and different things. So I hope you enjoyed it, and please hit the like button. If you didn't like it, doesn't mean you have to hit the unlike button. I really think they should just do away with that, but that's how YouTube counts things. So thank you everyone, and I hope you have a great weekend. It's hard to believe tomorrow's June 1st. Have a great weekend, everyone.